Everyone has their own ability. Nitrogen monoxide 1 is useless. He'll show you how I went from being an average student to ranking second. In my entire school on the university entrance exam, I wasn't the best student, nor was I the most outstanding in my class. But I kept trying, kept learning, and believed in every small step I took. And you can too. Maybe you haven't seen your strengths yet. Maybe you feel lost, doubtful, or exhausted from trying to keep up with others. But I want you to know this: you have value, you have potential. You absolutely can create something extraordinary from the most ordinary things. I did it, and I truly believe you can too. And below are 7 key points to help you discover your self-worth. The 7th is especially important once you've understood the first 6. 1. Have you ever felt like you weren't good at anything? Like you had no talents at all? We live in a time where everything is compared: grades, academic achievements, life skills. Scroll through social media and you'll see someone winning scholarships, someone else earning an Olympic medal, others joining debate clubs, writing books, becoming influencers with viral videos. Meanwhile, you look at yourself and wonder, why don't I have any talent or ability? That feeling of inferiority and isolation grows silently like a negative seed within you. And eventually, you conclude, I'm useless. But do you know? Something no one is born to be ordinary or useless. Maybe it's just not your time yet, or you haven't discovered your abilities. 2. Being different doesn't mean you're inferior. Not everyone excels at math or writes beautiful essays. Not everyone speaks multiple languages or can deliver powerful speeches. Not everyone sings well or paints beautifully. Just because you don't possess those things doesn't mean you're weak or useless. Let me share some stories from my time. As a student, in school, some people had strong logical thinking, just skimming through math problems and instantly knowing how to solve them. Some weren't good at literature or math, but were amazing at drawing. Some could memorize quickly and retain information for a long time. Others learned slower, but made up for it by being hardworking, meticulous, and responsible. Some were very socially making friends, winning affection from both peers and adults. They hosted events and acted as MCs. Others didn't excel academically or artistically, but had a talent for singing or dancing. Some seemed average at everything until they stepped onto a sports field, became champions at school or city-level tournaments. Some weren't good speakers, but they were caring, kind, and always willing to help. There are also people who aren't good at studying and don't have any outstanding skills, but they cook exceptionally well and later succeed as chefs, running successful restaurants, in the workplace. Some people only need brief explanations to understand and get things done. Others need hands-on guidance, but they're incredibly diligent. Some young professionals already manage teams, while some older ones hold the same roles for years. Yet, without them, operations wouldn't run smoothly. You see, life and learning have many dimensions. I firmly believe that every one of us possesses certain talents and strengths. You may not have had the chance or right environment to showcase them, yet that's all. We are each a unique blueprint. Other people's yardsticks shouldn't define your worth. Stop comparing and start discovering who you truly are. 3. Ability isn't just found in textbooks. Society often places too much weight on academic results. In such an environment, underperforming students are quickly labeled as weak or without a future. That's simply unfair. Did you know? Some people once labeled as average students have become famous chefs, artists, designers, or successful entrepreneurs. Some never attended college but lived meaningful lives and inspired millions through hard work and sincerity. Some with average grades became leaders or entrepreneurs because of their unique thinking, resilience, and ability to harness their strengths. Ability is not a report card. It can be motivational power, perseverance, emotional intelligence, or a strong sense of responsibility, qualities that aren't taught in school but are essential in real life. What matters is whether you know how to leverage your personal value and become a unique version of yourself. 4. Real-life examples. From nobody to influencer. Albert Einstein was once deemed not smart enough by his teachers. He later revolutionized science with his theory of relativity. Thomas Edison was expelled from school because teachers believed he was too dumb to learn anything. Yet he gave the world the electric light bulb. Jack Ma, founder of Alibaba, failed university entrance exams multiple times and was rejected from over 30 jobs, including one at KFC. He eventually became a billionaire, leading one of the world's largest e-commerce empires. Oprah Winfrey, the legendary American TV host, was fired from her first job for being unfit for television. She went on to become one of the most influential figures in the world. All of them were once seen as failures, but they didn't give up. They didn't let others define their destiny. They believed that everyone has value, and when you know how to harness it, you can rise above. 5. How can you recognize your own abilities? Not everyone is born knowing their strengths. Many people spend years figuring that out, but you can start with small steps. Ask yourself, what do I enjoy doing? What excites me and never feels boring? Observe, what do people usually compliment me on? What do they often seek my help for? Take notes every time you do something well. Write it down. These are clues to your strengths. Try new things. Don't be afraid to try drawing, writing, public speaking, sports, hosting, cooking, making videos. The more you explore, the easier it is to find your zone of genius. Abilities don't just show up. They're discovered through observation, practice, and real-life experience. 6. Don't force yourself to be like others. We often wish to be like someone else. As smart as a break time equals 0.5 s, greater than, as energetic as B break time equals 0.5 s, greater than, as artistic as C break time equals 0.5 s, greater than, as charming as D. But you weren't born to be a copy of anyone. You were born to be you, the best version of yourself. If you're a sunflower seed, don't force yourself to bloom like a rose. Sunflowers have their own beauty, radiant, strong, always turning toward the light. Everyone blooms in their own time. Some bloom early, others later. But just because you haven't bloomed yet doesn't mean you're useless. 7. What happens when you start believing in your own worth? Once you believe you're not useless, everything begins to change. You stop comparing yourself to others. You learn to accept yourself more. You begin trying new things. You become brave enough to fail, to grow, and to move forward. You start to realize you're capable of more than you thought. Confidence doesn't come from being better than someone else. It comes from knowing who you are, what you have, and what you want. You are not weak. You are not useless. You are simply on the journey of unlocking your full potential. Every step you take, no matter how small, matters, so keep learning, keep living. Keep believing, because everyone has their own special gift, and you are a unique and valuable part of this world. So if you're doubting yourself, thinking you have no talent, remember this: not every gift comes with a certificate, medal, or award. Sometimes it's the warmth in your cooking, the way you care for others, your quiet persistence, or a hidden strength yet to be discovered. You don't need to be the best at everything. You just need to be true to what makes you feel alive. Your value isn't measured by school grades or flashy skills. It's measured by how you grow, how you try, and how you show up every day. Keep exploring. Keep believing. Your talent may be different, but it is real, and it matters. Don't be afraid to start slow. Don't be afraid to be different. As long as you don't give up, as long as you keep believing and keep moving forward, your journey will lead to something meaningful. I did it, and I truly believe you can too.